exercise is a hip flexor stretch. I'm going to show both kneeling and with the leg extended. So the hip flexors are muscles deep in the front of the hips, and they often attach to the inside part of your back. So a lot of times when people have lower back discomfort and they sit a lot during their day, it's because they're in this position and the muscles that literally flex your hip are too tight because they're just in this shortened position all day long, and so this part is being stretched, this part is too short, and we need to equalize that a little bit. We need to get some length through here and take some pressure and some stretch off of this part of your back that might be aching. So a couple different ways to do this, a lot of different ways actually. We can do it standing, we can do it kneeling. Sometimes it takes a little practice to feel that sensation in there. So the kneeling hip flexor stretch, you're going to have one leg forward, the leg in the back is the one that we're stretching, so it's this hip that we're going to be working on. And again, you're just trying to feel that sensation of a stretch in there. So if you engage the glutes, that's going to help stretch it a little bit more. You want to have enough distance between the legs that you can lean into it. So facing forward, leaning into that stretch, engaging the rear end, and sitting up nice and tall. So right now I feel a big stretch in the front of this hip and the front of the top of the thigh. Okay, if I reach this arm up, I can feel it a little bit more. Okay, another thing I can do to deepen this, as well as to work on range of motion in the thoracic spine, so that upper kind of rib cage area of my back, is putting this hand down. Okay, so now again I'm still working on the stretch here. So I've got a lot of stretch there right now, so I can stay here, but I can also rotate my thoracic spine. So reaching up and then through. So my outside hand is stabilizing me, so opposite hand of this leg that's in the front. The arm closest to that front leg, I'm going to reach it inside and through as if someone was pulling my arm through. And then I'm going to turn and push away from the floor and reach up, looking towards that hand. So reaching through and up. Okay, so I'm working a lot of areas there. So again, I'm stretching, working range of motion of that thoracic spine, which we need to have good mobility, all the while opening up the front of these hips. Okay, and of course switching sides. A little more advanced version of that. I'm going to lift that knee off the floor. Okay, it's a much more extended position, a deeper stretch. Usually requires a little more range of motion and mobility and strength to get in this position. Okay, so reaching through, rotating my chest, and reaching up. So to show that from the other side as well. Oops. Okay, but remember, I started here. So you can start in this position, just leaning into that, working on feeling that stretch. You can reach the arm up. Okay, a standing version of this as well. If it doesn't work for various reasons for you to be kneeling, you can be standing, that kind of staggered stance, either heel down or slightly tucked in, and just trying to find where you need to be, how much distance you need between your legs, how much tuck you need of your hip to feel that stretch through here. But it is a wonderful stretch to work on, and we need to open up those hips for sure, especially if you do spend a lot of time seated during your day before you work out, or even just in day-to-day life, to make sure that we don't have too much stretch in the back and too much tightness in the front. We need to equalize that and let ourselves stand up straight and have better posture, and you're just going to feel a lot better overall.